What's up guys, it's Thomas from the Barber Style Directory and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be demonstrating a mid fade. I'm going to leave the top curly and I'm also going to give him a part on the side. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as well as like the video, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Barber Style Directory. That's at Barber Style Directory. And you can follow me on Instagram at Thomas Cut It, at ThomasCutit. And without further ado, let's get into the video. I really want you guys to watch this video from start to finish, and the reason is because this is actually one of my favorite tutorials, but the reason why is because I actually made a mistake on this haircut, and I wanted to show you guys that even though I'm on here demonstrating these haircuts for you guys, I'm still human, and yes, I still make mistakes. So I'm not gonna tell you where the mistake is, you're just gonna have to watch it to see where I made the mistake. But we'll definitely go into detail about it once you get to that point in the video. And now we're going to move on to the fading process. So we have the clipper with the lever fully open, and we're making our guideline. And we're going to make it about 1 inch high. Almost 1 inch, not quite. And then we're going to start with the lever fully closed, and then we're just going to gradually open it until we get to the top of that guideline. But yeah, when I was editing this video, I almost took out that footage, but I was like, no, this is actually the perfect video to be transparent and let you guys know that, hey, I'm still human and I can make mistakes too. So a lot of barbers that you may see, they may not show you when they mess up, but trust me, it happens. I don't care if you've been cutting hair for 1 year or 30 years, you're bound to make a mistake no matter what. And here I have on the 1 guard with the lever fully open. Now I'm going to fully close the lever. So the steps with the 1 guard, it's open, closed, and then halfway. And notice how normally, if you watch my other videos, I kind of spread the blend out a little bit more. But with his head shape, he doesn't have a lot of surface area for me to blend on the sides. So I'm trying to keep the fade a little bit more compact. Okay, now we have on the half guard with the lever halfway open, and the steps with the half guard, it's halfway open and then closed. And we're going up under that 1 guard. And be careful when you're using this guard, be careful not to go too high, because if you go too far into the 1 guard, you're going to end up raising your fade completely. So just try to stay within your parameters whenever you're blending. And then here I'm just taking the 1.5 guard to go up under that number 2 that we originally debulked the hair with. And we're going right up to that parietal ridge. Okay, so we've almost reached that point to where I'm about to make a mistake. The reason I made the mistake, I was trying to multitask and look at the camera as well as change off a guard, but I'm just gonna let you watch. This was so funny when it happened. Now notice how I kept on fading the hair just so the client wouldn't panic. So even if you mess up, you can't panic. So I thought a guard was on the clipper, but it really wasn't. Like I said, I was trying to multitask. And I thought I put the guard on, but I actually took it off. But nevertheless, here's where you have to do some improvising and some thinking. So what I'm going to do instead since I gashed him right there, I'm gonna put a cross design right there. So you can mess up, you just have to know how to fix it. And the main thing is just not to panic, because if you panic, then the client will see that you panic. See, if you notice, he hasn't even, his facial expression hasn't even changed because he doesn't even know that I messed up. But here I'm just gonna disguise it with the cross design. And he's had this design before, so it really worked out perfectly. Normally, I wouldn't make the horizontal line that wide, but when you make a mistake, sometimes you just have to work with what you have. But nevertheless, it's still gonna turn out okay. And then on this side, he has a part as well, so I'm gonna be putting that part in as well. The main takeaway from this video is just to not panic if you make a mistake. Most, I'm not gonna say all, most mistakes are fixable. You just have to think on your feet. And just here I'm just edging him up on the front. Now I'm gonna switch to my other trimmers just because the blade on this one wasn't wide enough for me. So in just a second, I'll switch trimmers. And you just want to keep everything as natural as possible. He has a pretty good lineup, so it's nothing too difficult. You just want to keep everything low and natural. And then here I'm just going to put in the part. Me personally, I like to angle my parts up. That's just a personal preference. And you always want to go over part multiple times just to make sure that it's in there. And just to try to disguise this even more, I just went ahead and used the razor to try to make the part stand out a little more. And then now he's gonna leave the length on top, so I'm just gonna apply some foamy mousse, some curling mousse, and just apply it to his hair. I think I rebounded pretty well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think the cut turned out great, actually. To me, this part actually added another dimension to the cut. And he was definitely satisfied with the cut, so it was all a win-win for both parties. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all on the next video.